Hi everyone, welcome to Simon Live. We are here at a special event at the Women's Innovation Forum and organized by Stone and Chalk. And we're here with a special guest. We spoke to a lot of guests today, and we're here with a lady. She's such an amazing lady. She has an amazing business and she's going to share that with us. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Cameron.
Yeah, and Dana Eisenstein.
That's right.
Yeah, share a bit with us about your background before we go any further.
I've had over 20 years in the space of leadership and building cultural, robust teams and helping coach people to reach higher levels of high performance.
Yep.
And I'm very passionate about building inclusive cultures and enabling people to live their best lives. You can hear from my accent. I'm originally from South Africa. I've been living in Australia for 21 years. I'm married to an Australian. And I really find that the work that I do, I'm very passionate about, and I feel it's about making a difference, and it's about helping people find their courage and enable them to step up and have the conversations that are going to lead to the breakthrough performance that's going to make a difference in their life.
And today we're at the Innovation Women's Forum. How important is having this sort of event? Because we see a lot of attendance today, especially many women that wants to understand and learn a bit more.
I think it's been a fabulous event. It's been an opportunity for people to share their ideas and to start to question in terms of how they're living their lives and how they're going about doing their business, particularly in the innovation space, what's holding them back. How they can actually start to do things with new thinking, new way of really exploring and testing things out and failing forward is such a key part of being able to discover new innovative ways of doing business.
And talk about communication. Your topic is about communication. We come a long way from the good old day telephone, as in the mail, the letter, and everything like that, now to social media, and we're to next. So is it still an important area in terms of the old ways and the new ways? They both still important in terms of communication?
Yeah, I think the more we move into a technologically savvy world where we need to navigate and understand how we're communicating online, the more we actually need the high touch and the emotional intelligence to be able to communicate effectively, bringing our empathy, compassion and our communication to enable us to really be able to find ways to work together much more productively, to build the cultures where there's psychological safety, where we can be accountable and hold people to accountability, to be able to give feedback to people in a way that enables them to realize their strengths as well as to realize their limitations and to be able to be better. That's the whole point. So I think even more importantly, the face-to-face and being courageous, because sometimes we can hide in our devices, and a lot of us suffer what is known as BSA, bandwidth separation anxiety. I forgot my mobile phone today and I felt lost without it, but actually it's been a bit of a relief because I've been able to have heart-to-heart conversations with people here and get to know lots of people and network and expand my boundaries beyond just checking my emails and being attached to my device.
Wow, that's a great tip and also a great idea. Sometimes we need to time away from our phone. We have more time to think and focus a bit more, maybe. It's about prioritizing, top three, which one's more important, so on. Then we can then stay focused on each one at a time, I think. Okay, so in terms of the technologies, and it's a trend, it's growing. We all have gadgets, phone, and so on with us. How important is it for women in business that moving into technology and innovation? You mentioned, the communication is important as well, but if they want to move on and get into business.
I think in terms of moving on, in terms of getting in touch with technology, technology has been a little bit of a blocker for me. I've had a bit of a limitation and a mindset around, this is hard. So I've actually had to work really hard to overcome that limitation. We often have an inner game going on inside our heads. I think technology has been one of my inner games that have been a blocker to me. So it's first starts with awareness. And then you have a choice in terms of, am I going to do something differently as a result of that awareness, or am I just going to be doing the same stuff over and over again? Some aspects of it I do outsource, but other aspects I've actually got to get my head around. So it takes me that time and effort to really focus, to realize that in order to move forward in terms of my business, I have to embrace technology. I can't go forward without it. And I'm lucky because my partner, Paul Michel, who works with me in the business, he's very tech savvy, so I draw on him a lot.
The kids already adapt to that.
Choice.
No choice. Yeah, we use it to our advantage, and the world is getting closer because of technologies. What about in terms of? Give us some tips in terms of your business in communication. What are some key tips that you can share with our viewers?
I think with communication, I love Susan Scott's 7 principles of having a courageous conversation. And the first one is interrogate reality.
Yep.
You know, we all have different versions of reality. So it's being able to really seek to understand other people's perception of reality, empathize with people. And I think a lot of the time we're caught up in our own stuff. And by being able to step out of judgment and being able to understand how might other people be perceiving it, that reality has a habit of shifting, and so do we. We're constantly changing, and we neglect to tell each other. So that's a key component. The other thing is step out from behind your shield and get real. Get into the conversation. You know, bring your authentic self. Bring your courage and be present.
Be present.
A lot of the time we bring our own baggage and our past with communication and our conversations, and it's how do you park that and travel light and agenda free is so important. And one of the other things that I absolutely love is around tackle your toughest challenge today. Don't wait. Don't withhold these conversations or load them up in your backpack. It's just going to weigh you down. Have that opportunity to really problem solve and find the solution that's going to best work by having the conversation. And be aware of your emotional wake. A lot of the time we're not even aware of the impact we have. So clear to me is my intention before I go into any conversation. I think, what word am I going to hold close to my heart? Is it around clarity, conviction, or is it around compassion? And if I bring that into the conversation, I'm able to steer it in the direction I want it to go.
Good tip.
And the final thing is allow those pauses. Allow that breathing space to deepen the conversation. Say, let silence do the heavy lifting, because it enables the conversation to really emerge to where it needs to go.
Wow, that's some great tips there. Thanks so much,
Thanks,
Dana.
Cameron.
And the key there is listening. The last one, just listen and just pause a bit.
Slow down.
Slow down and listen. So we're almost finished. What about share with our viewers about your business, your organisation?
So Mindscape Consulting is our business. I work together with Paul Michel. He's a hypnotherapist and an NLP trainer. I come from a background with an NLP master practitioner, as well as I've got an honours in human resource development and a background in working in organisations as a human resource manager. Both of us are really passionate in terms of working in the influence space, leadership, helping people deal with their stresses and be more resilient and robust. Also being able to have those difficult conversations, to give people feedback, and enabling teams to reach high levels of performance and operate in a psychologically safe environment where people can do their best work and hold each other to account. So that's the work we do. We do facilitation, coaching, and presenting and consulting.
Wow, this is powerful stuff. Thanks so much, Dana, for being on the show and spending your precious time to come to the show today.
Thanks, Cameron.
No worries. How do our viewers and those that are watching now that wants to get involved and contact you and wants to learn from you?
Thank you. They can visit our website. So it's mindscapeconsulting.com.au. Also, Paul Michel, spelled Mischel, he's got his own website as well, and he does hypnosis training amongst influence skills and a range of other programs. We do effective strategies for conflict management. Also on LinkedIn, I'm there, Dana Eisenstein or Mindscape Consulting, and I look forward to meeting many of you and seeing what the future holds and whether we can collaborate and form partnerships and do some great work together.
Yes, and it's all about networking. It's all about collaborating now, because everyone's got technologies. We're connecting together. All right, thanks so much, and we hope to catch up with you again next time for maybe another update and some exciting future event that we can catch up next time.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks everyone for watching. We're going to go come back shortly live, interview some key speakers and some of the expertise. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Thank you.